Imagine if you're able to get into your absolute peak performance as fast as. It is going to make a massive difference to the outcomes that you get, and it makes a huge difference to how you feel about being in that moment of that performance as well. The number one key for you to focus on in here is how to get yourself into that state of flow. Now, one of the quickest ways to get yourself into that state of flow is to be really, really, really present in that moment, because that is what brings everything into that moment for you to be there. And then it just feels like time is just not even there. It's like this altered conscious feeling that we have in that moment. It's like things look massive. It can be like if you're a sports person and you see that ball coming towards you, it looks huge. You might be a basketball player and you're going to have a shot, and that looks like, and the hoop looks like a hula hoop. It doesn't even look like it's normal hoop. And so things slow down. Things look amazingly big. Things look really simple, and it feels amazing. There's no sense of time. There's no sense of anybody else or anything else around you except that total moment that you are in right then and there. And one of the key things to really focus on here is, what does it take for you to be in that state of flow? Now, we know that Csikszentmihalyi, way back in the day, he's the father of flow. He created all of this idea of what it's about. He just described what it feels like. Some key ways to get yourself into that state of flow. Now, first one is curiosity. Get curious about things. Really be in different surroundings, be in different situations. Now, the thing that comes across here is that we must be okay, and we must get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And we want to push it so that we have those stretch. So we don't snap, we stretch. We're able to have that ability where the demand is just a little bit more than what we're capable of. It's what we think we're capable of, because you can always get there. And you know that if you've been in that state of flow, you're like, man, it's amazing. That demand, you go, and you just reach it, because it demands more of you. It up-levels your skills, and it gets you to focus and be totally in that moment. So get curious, because when you're curious about being in different situations, doing different things, it really gets you to bring in that focus. The second part to look at is passion. Like when you're passionate about something, nothing else matters. You are totally, absolutely absorbed in that thing that you're passionate about. It just brings everything through you, and you are totally there in that moment. Because when you're passionate about something, it's like the whole of you is just immersed in it. That's what we're after. So get curious, bring in that passion. The third part here that helps you to get into that state of flow is purpose. When you have that real internal drive, when you have that purpose, and usually it's that purpose beyond you, so that you're doing something for someone, something else that's bigger than you. So you want that purpose that brings through that drive, that gets you to really hone in and get pulled. You feel like you're being pulled to be able to do things. The fourth bit that's here is autonomy. You want that sense of freedom. Because when we have that sense of freedom, then we can engage and unleash ourselves and be our total, awesome, amazing self in that moment. So get curious, allow that passion to really rise up and come through you. Get purposeful, feel that purpose coming through you, that internal drive, that purpose, and that sense of autonomy. When you have that sense of freedom, the world is yours. Everything is yours. And then the fifth key in here is mastery. And that is when you absolutely get those skills. You master those skills. You get to that highest level that you possibly can. Repetition is going to be the thing that helps you to bring through that skill and bring through that mastery of those skills. So repetition is the mother of mastery. All right. And this is what we're after. So for you to get into that state of flow, for you to experience that amazing feeling of being in flow, get curious, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, helps you to be in there and try the new things. Let that passion come through you, that thing that really connects with you, that brings you through. It's your true calling that comes through. Get that purpose. When you know that you're in there, there's that real drive, there's that real sense of where you're going, what you're doing, and what's required in that moment. And then there's that autonomy, that sense of freedom. And then bringing through at the end there is that mastery. Aim for that mastery, and you're going to bring it through. Get totally, absolutely 100% present in the moment, and you're going to find that that state of flow is going to come through. Because we're all designed to be in a state of flow. We're all worthy of being in a state of flow. And when we're in that state of flow, that's what takes our performance, our peak performance, to that highest level. Because being in that state of flow, we got no sense of anything in those moments. We're just totally absorbed in that moment, being our best, amazing self. That's how it's going to help you to get into that state of flow. So you follow the 5 keys and you will find that you will get into that state of flow really easily.